8 steps to find a rich lover. That's a topic we'll discuss here for today, and I'm Engineer Morgan Sai, your coach ng bayan. So many people have asked me, Coach, how can we find a rich man or a rich lover? Because meeting the rich man is the dream of many women. To make yourself stand apart from the rest and to increase your chances of success, you must first understand the wealthy man. From there, you must be willing to make changes to your lifestyle and appearance if needed to position yourself in the best way possible. So, step 1, be where rich men are. We tend to end up with people who roam within our environment. Pilots date flight attendants, cooks date waitresses, bartenders date everything that moves, doctors date nurses, and Facebook employees, date Twitter nerds. The majority of men over 30 who work in banking, management, consulting, high-tech, and big law and venture capital are on the path to the top-tier wealth. If they keep on saving and working for just one more decade, attend charity events, volunteer programs, or opening night galas, rich men love to network while supporting a cause. You may meet them there, all these guys going or racing to the top. Lay on a beach at a 5-star resort? Who knows? You might also meet them there. Take up traditionally expensive sports like golf and maybe some tennis or other things that have private clubs, cycling or something, those indoor expensive cycling gyms that are available all around Metro Manila. They're all there. Go to alumni mixers with a friend who went to a prestigious university. So that's another way. If you go to a prestigious school or you're planning to go to school, go to a prestigious school. You'll likely meet a lot of them there. Step 2, learn what they want in a woman. Not all men are the same, obviously, but there are some generalities. They always gravitate toward fit, attractive women who are well dressed. They have a tendency to feel entitled to arm candy or a woman who can plan social schedules, play hostess, and the like. Yet, when surveyed, roughly 90% of men who are high-achieving and considered either successful or highly successful want a woman with a brain and who is also successful. Some say, in fact, there's been a significant shift toward brains over beauty. Research shows that when men occupy a higher social standing than women, they tend to choose young and beautiful women as partners. When they are more equal in social standing, intelligence, kindness, and a good sense of humor rise to the top. Either way, they can also see a gold digger a mile away. Some say it's not in their nature to be gullible. If it were, many wouldn't be where they are in life. Step 3. Look the part. If you want to be rich, you need to look rich. If you don't look and act the part, you likely won't close the deal. You want to look to be sexy, but not so much that it crosses the line to look sleazy. Sexy but sophisticated is the way to go, investing in only a few classic pieces that can be worn with a variety of other things. Look for them at consignment shops and online at websites like Lazada, Shopee. Also invest in 1-2 second-hand and a versatile designer handbag. That will also work well with that. Accessories such as jewelry are also important, but they don't have to be expensive. Just make sure that they're clean, simple, and well made. Know the dress code of any event you attend and make sure you adhere to it. If you're not sure, it's always best to be a bit overdressed than underdressed. Avoid over-tanning, wearing too much makeup, and coloring your hair in ways that looks unnatural, as it's not generally a classy look. Pick out some nice-looking shoes too. A good pair of shoes can make a simple outfit look great. They don't have to be expensive. They just need to look nice and well cared for. Step 4. Talk their talk. Even if you may not have been educated in finance or political theory, you need to be well versed in the things rich men discuss. Since they are often big players in business and politics, gain knowledge in these areas through reading newspapers. When you are unfamiliar with terms, concepts, and historical context, look them up online. Being able to hold an intelligent conversation will help you stand out from others. And there will be many others. Also, spend time learning about the things the rich enjoy, such as racing, horses, sailing, arts, fine jewelry, various cuisines, and luxury cars or nice hobbies they do. Step 5. Act like money doesn't matter. The surest way to be dismissed as a gold digger is to start asking them questions about the size of his bank account. The second surest way is to ask how much something he owns costs, like how much does that cost. The third surest way is to ask how much something he buys you cost. Avoid these topics. Avoid learning costs. Avoid asking specific things as you with anyone else. If someone asks you how much you buy your clothes or shoes, then it's a big turn off. Additionally, be very careful when asking around about how much a man is worth, as your snooping could be very easily mistaken or make its way back to him when people tell that man that you're asking about him. Step 6. Work in the right industries or professions. Considering rich men work a lot, they normally work 60 to 80-hour weeks. One way to meet them is to work with them, near them, or for them. If you have an MBA or a Master's in Business and Administration, all the better, as this will qualify you for jobs in many of the industries which they work in. In fact, by studying an MBA or the Master's in Business Administration in premier schools, especially in Ateneo or La Salle, especially in the Philippines, you'll get to meet a lot of those guys already studying there as well. Alternatively, consider areas in which they spend their money, such as art sales, antiques, and, real estate. Stay away from jobs, however, in which you will wear a uniform, as it can create a psychological barrier between you and the rich men you want to meet. Step 7. Show interest in his business. A man wants to marry a woman who cares about where their money is coming and going. After all, the man has spent all of his post-secondary education life working on a career or business that made him rich. It's vital to understand what he does for a living and check in every so often to ask how things are going. There's always some new deal or initiative on his plate and that he'll love to share. Rich men always think they'll bore their women to death with business talk because they don't mention anything related. Take interest in the source of his wealth and you will go farther than any other woman. Step 8. Be your own person. But when I say be your own person, be a good person. Because rich men always want to be with someone who can be good to them. When I say good person, someone who doesn't try to extract their wealth or try to ask them for expensive things. Let it be natural. Let him give it to you based on his natural want, based on how he values your relationship. The more you push him for something expensive, the more it also becomes a turnoff, and basically it doesn't show him that you're a good person. So be your own person. When I say be your own person, be your own good person, because every one of us has goodness inside. Let that goodness inside of you be the one to rise to the occasion. Thoroughly pursue your own dreams and do not give up until you get there as well. Because if they see that you just want to become a housewife or someone who just wants to be, sorry to say, someone lazy and just get fed, it's also a big turnoff. It's important not to compromise your standards for a rich man as well. If you've always wanted to make it in Broadway, don't you dare leave your dreams. Choose to be where you want to be. Choose to follow your dream job as well. If your dream job demands that you travel for a long time, go for it and don't look back. The more you focus on what you want, the more the rich man will want you, because you have a direction in your life. He has the financial resources to move or travel or buy anything what he wants. Where you live doesn't matter. What you do doesn't matter, but what matters is that you are pursuing your goals, and that to him is already gold. It's a big turn on. So those are the 8 steps that I can recommend for you to find a rich lover. So once again, let's review. The key steps here are being where they are, having your own dreams, do not be a gold digger, always have intellect, because a lot of people say, Coach, I'm not that pretty. Can I get a rich man? Be intelligent. Try to have a lot of brains. Try to be, in the same level as their conversational skills. Get an MBA. That I tell you, get an MBA if you want, if you want, in a prestigious university like Ateneo or LaSalle. You'll be in the right track. You'll be at their par. It doesn't matter if you're not that beautiful. If your brains and your character and your goodness will shine, you will find a rich lover naturally. You don't even have to force it. So those are my tips for all of you looking for a rich lover. Once again, I'm Engineer Morgan Sa, your coach ng bayan. Defender, always remember, pag ang pagtanggol na naaapi, lagi